So when you have no money, do this. That was the title of a video I made about 4 days ago that almost has about 100,000 views. And so I wanted to talk about that title more and a shocking truth. If you want money to start to come faster, if you want to make more money now, like not hopefully in 10 years, but you want to see the commas and zeros go in your bank account now. So this is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and here's what to do when you have no money. Here's what to do if you want to make more fast. So the cold hard truth is that our sponsor today is the like button. Yeah, that's it. See the good old like button on the side right over there? Make sure that you hit that. Just joking. But seriously, here is the craziest thing. When we're so used to not having money come, or the level of it that we want come, or to not hit our goal, what happens is that our actual mind and emotions and energy gets stuck on needing money. And so we become like super desperate in our own mind for it. And we work ourselves up into all of this anxiety and this fear. But everything is really two things, money included. It's money or the absence of it. You can work really, really, really hard, but if you're always focused on the fact that you don't have any money and that you wish money wasn't that important and you don't really think that you're a good person if you have a lot of it and you wish you just lived in a world where you didn't have to deal with it, you are blocking money from coming because your perception of money is that it's not that important. So your brain, your reticular activating system, which is the part of your brain, there's billions of things happening, billions of bits of information happening every second. So your reticular activating system is a part of your brain based off of your primary attention, where your attention is. Your reticular activating system starts to focus your brain entirely on that thing. So you start to see that everywhere. You start to have that experience because your brain is so smart that it's zeroing out everything else to essentially produce a reality that it thinks that you want. But the problem is most people are telling their brain that they don't have any money. And in the Bible it says, to those that have more will be given. To those that do not have, even that which they have is going to be taken away. Which is really saying, to those that have, when you have what you want in consciousness, you get it. To those that do not have, even that which they have will be taken away. You have to start in your own mind, already have it. The trouble is, why people continue year after year to not have it, is they've created a self-image of themselves of being broke. I really want money. I really wish I had it. I really need money. Wanting money, if your self-image is that your story is you are someone that doesn't have money. You're not good with it. Maybe you're too old. Maybe you're too young. Maybe it's too late. Maybe you don't have all the right know-how or credentials or qualifications, or you don't know how it will possibly happen, and it might not work. See, this is all a self-image of I want it, but I don't have it. That's the latter part in that Bible phrase, to those that do not have, even that which they have will be taken away. You want it, but you're in the consciousness of not having it. And everything is a result of consciousness. Consciousness is the only reality. So you create your reality from your own consciousness. And if your consciousness is, I don't have any money, then you continue to need it and want it and send off an emotional signal, a vibration, a consciousness of I do not have, I do not have, I do not have. And as long as you're in the consciousness of I do not have, I do not have, I do not have, it doesn't matter what you do, how hard you work, everything that you think you need to do to finally get it to work. You're in need, you're in lack, you're in want. you're in an image of I do not have, a self-image of I do not have. But when you change your self-image and your self-image becomes, I am attracting fantastic wealth in my life, I am thankful that I have attracted fantastic wealth, and then your mind will go, but you haven't. No, I have. I'm so grateful that I have. And the mind's like, yeah, but you haven't. No, I'm so great. And you just go back and forth and until it becomes like a pendulum. And then it becomes more of a pattern. And you hit the other side of the pendulum, and all of a sudden it becomes easier to start to feel grateful for your financial goal coming. And then your mind goes, but it's not here yet. But that's the mind trying to live from the lack. Instead, we're training our brain to already have it. Like, this is already real. The money is already here. I am a financially independent person. Like, I'm a lender. I'm an investor. I'm not a borrower of money. I have a huge growth in my income. I'm now a happy spiritual millionaire. Whatever it is, you start communicating with your brain and your emotions in an energy of you already have it. Now, this translates into unconscious confidence in everything. It even translates into sales and jobs, job interviews. There's an intangible thing on a sales call when someone's deciding whether to, when they're looking at your website to decide whether to do business with you. When someone's in a job interview and they're potentially looking at you to give you a job or a promotion. Unconsciously, you are transmitting this energy of having or not having. And unconsciously, when you start transmitting the energy of having by right now declaring your free will to think what you want to think, to feel how you want to feel, and to live the life that you want to live. When you do that, all of a sudden your brain starts to think you already have what you have. What you want is here, even though it's not. So the money starts to come even though you don't think that you have it. Rather, even though your mind and old patterns look out at the reality that you see and go, look, but I don't have any money. But your mind already knows, your brain already knows, you've conditioned your habits of thought are now that you already have it. And then there's a time lapse. And once that changes in your mind, then your outer world of your bank account and your life change. Then unconsciously things start to go well for you. People say, that person's just lucky financially. They're just lucky. They're just lucky. No. They had the unconscious shift where they started to express the gratitude for the money already being there. And when they started to express the gratitude for the money already being there, starting with finding things they were actually grateful for in their present life. So to get to that consciousness, the first step is to be grateful for whatever it is. You might be $2,000 in credit card debt. What if you could be grateful that that was actually a sign of prosperity? Because technically you created that money out of thin air. That money didn't exist until you signed on the dotted line with the credit card company. You didn't even have the money in your bank account, but you created the money with the signature of your pen or the swipe of your plastic. That's a sign that there's so much prosperity, and then you were able to get goods or services that you felt like you wanted or needed. That's prosperity. And when we can start being grateful for that, what happens is then we start to heal our relationship with money. I always say money has ears and it hears when you call. All of a sudden, you're starting to call money into your life and prosperity into your life rather than block it and minimize it and condemn it. You're starting to notice it. You're starting to be thankful for it. And because life is a product of consciousness, including your own bank account, what happens is you start to pull experiences of more money into your life that match your new consciousness, that match your new consciousness, which is demonstrated by the relationship that you have with money. Most people's relationship is that they are always focused on the fact that it isn't there. But now yours is that you are so thankful that large sums of money come to you quickly and easily. You're thankful that God's wealth flows to you in avalanches of abundance. You are thankful that you had the opportunity to sleep somewhere, that you have an internet connection right now, and you have a bank account. Even if there's no money in it, you might have a bank account. Like, that's pretty cool. What is something that you bought recently, or if you didn't even have the money, somebody gave you some money so that you could buy something recently, whether it was food or water, or whether it was a new car or anything in between. When your mind goes there, all of a sudden you move out of need and into being it, into having it. And your self-image starts to change, and you start to see yourself as someone who can accumulate money. And you start to see yourself as a person worthy of prosperity and abundance and the things money can buy. You start to see yourself as worthy of being able to fly first class. You start to see yourself as worthy of living in the nice neighborhood, in the nice home. You start to see yourself as worthy of getting the promotion. You start to see yourself as worthy of commanding a premium salary, or being able to command a premium fee for your products or services. You start to see yourself as worthy of having the things that you want in life. And money buys those things. So by default, you start to attract money because you now feel and know and are totally living in the reality of being so thankful that you have all you want and you're worthy of anything else that you can imagine. And money is just the vehicle for a lot of those experiences. So money has to come to you just by default of that, because money is neutral. It's just a medium of exchange. It's just out there doing its business, and its business is to be a vehicle for you to get the things that you want. And those things might be a first class flight, a higher income, more investments. It might be your dream home, your dream car, putting your kids into a nice school, or starting a nonprofit that promotes clean water across the world. Whatever it is, money comes to you as a means for you to live your fullest life, because you now see yourself as someone who has it and is prosperous, and therefore you continue to attract more of it back into your life. And that is so exciting. So if you haven't yet, make sure that you use my success hypnosis. It's a free success hypnosis. It's right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com. And what it is a success hypnosis I created for myself to start to reprogram my mind and start to train my subconscious and my thought patterns to live from what I wanted. Because my problem was I worked so hard. I worked all the time. I was working 10 hours a day, go to bed at like 2 a.m. and work all through the night, but I wasn't getting the progress that I wanted financially. And I realized it was because I was seeing myself as someone who was trying to get somewhere. And so I was projecting my desires into the future and saying things like, I wish I get it, I hope I get it, it'd be nice if I get it. So my self-image and my energy was in a actual need of money. In other words, I was in a consciousness of I am not, I do not have. Remember, to those that have more will be given, to those that do not have, even that which they have will be taken away. Which is really saying, when you do not have, when you're in the consciousness of it missing, you get more of what's missing. And in this instance, it's the money's missing, the checks are missing, where are they? Only the bills are here. But now, no more. Because your consciousness has shifted. So right there down below, I created a success hypnosis to start to reprogram my unconscious. Now, over 600,000 people from all over the world have used it in about 2 years, which is crazy in and of itself. I never would have imagined that would happen. But it's totally free, and every day I get dozens of crazy, awesome success miracle stories of people saying, I started using this for 5 minutes a day, and oh my God, the money came, and I got the job, and my house sold, and I got the thing, and that, all these cool things. So it's free. Only thing I ask is that you come back and you share that success story for your life once you use it. So it's right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com right there down below. That's jakeshypnosis.com. You'll see it right there down below, pinned to the comments and in the description. And it's a free success hypnosis to not only retrain your subconscious mind, but make your unconscious a magnet for you to continue to not only attract what you want, but to already train your mind to live as if you have it. And when that happens, you're going to see your bank account rise, especially if growing achieving your financial freedom is your goal. So right there down below, it's jakeshypnosis.com. Make sure you hit the like button on the side right over there to send this video out into the YouTube universe. Right there down below, when you hit the like button, it signifies the algorithm for YouTube to send this out. So if you dig this video, make sure you hit like on the side right there. And then make sure you hit the subscribe button, the bell notification right over there. Bell notification is what notifies you for new videos. Even if you're already subscribed, just double check. Have you actually hit the bell notification? It's right over there on the side. So have a fantastic day. Thank you again for watching this video. I'm so excited to hear about the great shifts in your financial life. Make sure that you take 5 minutes for yourself and listen to my free success hypnosis. And then do let me know of the amazing shifts that happen in your life financially. So it's jakeshypnosis.com in the comments and the description for free. Have a fantastic day. This is a beautiful day to be alive and a beautiful time in human history to be alive. I think maybe this might be the best time in human history ever to be alive. And so I'm excited to be on this journey with you and hear about the great things that are headed your way. I'll see you on the next video.